Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Feels good out here. It's kind of cool, but it feels good out here this morning. I hope everyone is having an amazing, blessed morning, being thankful that you are up and about, being thankful for the time of year, being able to see the light of day. So I am out here on my walk with you guys. So good to see you all. And of course, I feel like I look fuzzy. I don't know if it's the cloudiness or me not cleaning my camera off. But I'm going to leave it be this morning. I'm going to leave it be. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can see smoke coming out of my mouth. So that tells me the temperatures are really changing. And typically around this time of the year, I stop walking outside. But I said this year, I'm going to go as long as I can go because I'm not a fan of walking out in the cold. I just don't care for. I just don't care for it. It's just not as fun as the heat. Now, I would rather walk in 100-degree weather than to walk when it turns very, very cold. Hey there, Jackie and Susan. Good morning. Good morning. So glad to see you all here. Good morning. Oh, and there's quite a few people out here. I'm kind of chilly, but I see a lot of people out here in short sleeves and shorts. But I guess, as you start walking and working out, that heat kind of can get to you at times. Good morning. That heat can kind of get to you at times. Yes, good morning from Mississippi. All right. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Patterson, New Jersey is in the house. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, it's that time of the year, y'all. It is that time of the year. The holiday season is up on us. Evidenced by the changing of the leaves, the changing of the time, daylight savings time, from what I am reading and understanding, the last changing of the times for daylight savings time is going to be this November. I think it's the 2nd of November or the second Saturday or Sunday in November. I'm not sure, but I think from what I understand, this will be the last one. So when we change the times, it's fall, so we will fall back. When we fall back, like right now, it's like 7:30 something. It'll be 6:30 something. So it'll be light like it is now earlier, which personally I'm a fan of. Yes. Hey there, Tina. How are you? And Jeff, good morning. So before the true holidays start, when I say true holidays, there's tons of holidays, but some days celebrated that aren't really holidays. But I'm speaking of like Thanksgiving or anything that you celebrate during the, I'll call it Christmas season. There's a multitude of cultures and a multitude of different things that are celebrated during that time of the year, the very end of the year. But irregardless to what you may or may not celebrate, that can be a very down time for a lot of people. A lot of people get depressed. A lot of people get anxious. Anxiety kicks in. Stress kicks in. So, oh, hey there from London. Welcome in, welcome in. And Carol from Cincinnati, Ohio. So, what we have to do is to learn early to get our act in gear and to be ready so that we won't fall into those traps. I mean, think of it like this: hurricane season, blizzards, tornadoes. We don't wait until they hit to get ready. Now, you might wait to take shelter or whatever, but if at all possible, you get yourself ready in advance. You get yourself ready as much as possible. Sometimes it's not completely possible to be 100% ready for anything. That's why they call them storms, accidents, and all kind of things. Okay? But when it comes to our mental health, we can start preparing now. I have what I like to call 3 tiers of focus for your mental health. And the first tier is a simple no. Gotta walk around this mud. 1 second. Okay. Yeah. The first one is a simple no. Do not feel that you need to be obligated to say yes to everything. Even if it's something like a work party, and you know that work party is going to be triggering for you in some capacity, you can simply say, you know what, guys, you guys enjoy. I may come over and grab me a small plate or a snack, but I'm going to sit this one out. I got some things I'm thinking about, and I think I just want to sit this one out. Be polite, be courteous, be creative. If it's a family member that wants you to come on, we all get together every year this time, and we go shopping or we go to lunch, and you just ain't feeling it. It's like, oh my God, not again. You say no. There is power in saying no because it protects yourself. You don't have to be rude to people. You don't have to give people an explanation. No is no. But you don't have to be, no, I'm not going, and be rude and mean. But you can simply say, you know what? I think this year, I'm going to sit this one out. Or I think this year, you guys go ahead. I got something else in my mind that's going on. So I'll catch up with you all on the next go round. But no matter how you present it, the bottom line is to say no. Okay? Energy can't be created or destroyed. Therefore, no creator, 100% law, consent, validation, service. Okay, so make sure that's your first line of defense. If you want to go and you feel good and you feel like, you know what? I think this year I'm going to be okay. Then go and have a ball, have fun. All right? Also, within that no, if you are feeling anxious, depressed, or anything along those lines, stressed, you don't have to bring the whole room down with you. Okay? And by that I mean, when you're out and about and you see people and somebody says, oh, hey, how are you today? Oh, I'm okay, but keep the butt to yourself. Okay? You are out and about. You could be in the grocery store, the dollar store, I don't care where you're at. You don't even have to be in the store. You could be at church. You could be anywhere. Keep the butt to yourself. A simple answer. Oh, how are you doing today? I am well. You are alive. You are well. Which leads me into tier number 2. Take the gratitude road. Okay? Yes, you might be feeling down. You might be a little sad. You might be anxious. Like, oh my God, I got to get ready for this party. I got to fix all this food. I got to do this. I got to do that. But the fact that you can do it, the fact that you are either physically able, financially able, mentally able, or whatever it is that allows you to be able to do it. So instead of being, oh, I got to do this, and this is a lot, be grateful that a lot is on your plate because somebody else has nothing on their plate. Okay? Take the gratitude road, constantly reminding yourself that, you know what? It is a beautiful day today. I did wake up today. I have a lot to cook or to prepare for this Thanksgiving because all of my family will be over. You have family that's coming over? Gratitude. You have the financial means, be it to buy the turkey, to have a place large enough to house even one more person, be thankful. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves to be thankful because we automatically go into that, oh, I got to do, oh, I got this, oh, I got that. And we have to grab hold of ourselves. And we have to say, you know, I do have a lot to do, but I am so thankful that I am able to do it. I am so thankful that I have been blessed to be able to do it. God has given me the means, the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding, and everything else I need to go with it. I got everything I need. I don't even need any help. So you take the gratitude road. So you first decipher what you want to be a part of, what you want to do, and what you don't want to do. That's your no. Your next defense mechanism is to take the gratitude road. And I don't mean to walk around and the same thing. Someone says, oh, how are you today? Oh, I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I got this. I got that. No, that takes it into a bragging sense, so to be. But a simple, I'm well, or I'm blessed, or I'm thankful today, or I'm okay. Sometimes we don't feel all of that. We don't feel so blessed. We don't feel so grateful. But you're still okay. Are you breathing? Is there anybody in the chat not breathing? I'm just asking. Okay? You are in the chat. Right now, it's 115 people in here. Every last single one of you all are on some device. There's no way you could be in my live stream and you're not on a device. You are blessed. Because trust me, everyone doesn't have a device. And if they got a device might not be on anymore. Or the device might not have internet service or data service in order to be on. Okay? You know, you used to always hear, count your blessings one by one. Count your blessings one by one. Sometimes the smallest things we think about. You have family that's coming over, you're blessed. Thankful. Be grateful. Which leads me to the third tier. which is if you really find yourself in a bind or everything else doesn't seem to be working, which sometimes it may not. You've tried saying no to someone and they are being persistent. They're being persistent. You have tried to be thankful and grateful, but there's someone that always wants to remind you of that one thing or of that one time. Then you step into tier number 3. You need your escape plan. So, what is an escape plan? Your escape plan is a place, a time, a corner, anywhere that you can remove yourself from the situation for 10, 15 minutes. If you're at work, you get a break, take that break. You get lunch, take that lunch. You don't have to always go to lunch or on break with a coworker or a friend. Take that space, that time, and reflect. Reflect on, why am I so stressed about this? What in this arena that I am stressed about? What is the particular thing that I am stressed about, and remove it? If you are cooking, and y'all, I keep going back to cooking because that's what I do, but if you are cooking or planning something and it gets stressful, what part of it gets stressful? Is it the baking? Is it the chopping? Is it the prep work? If you are organizing an event, is it the organization of it? Is it the set of it? And delegate. If you are preparing something for other people other than yourself, then there is someone in that group that can help you. Never hesitate to reach out and say, you know what, Sally, if you could do the pies this year, that would help me out a lot. Now, there are times when we are all alone and there is nobody that we have to say no to. There is nothing that we really need to remove ourselves from. And we already feel that we're grateful, but we're still feeling a little depressed. We're still feeling a little stressed. We still feel a little anxious. And we just can't get out of it. We just want to stay in bed. We don't want to do anything because it's that time of the year. It's the holiday times, and maybe the memories of grandma or the memories of a loved one or even a child keeps coming, keeps coming, keeps coming. And you want so bad to go back to that time when they were there. But you know that you can't. So you're stressed, you're anxious, and you are depressed. Now, this is another tier. And some of you, for what I am about to say, might say, well, that's kind of harsh. And it may seem that way. But I want you to really think about what I'm saying. Even if you're not thinking about it so hard now, because you're listening, but I want you to reflect. Sorry, guys, I heard something behind me. I want you to reflect on what I'm about to say. Okay? You see, I understand. Because in my immediate family, my parents, my aunts, my uncles, Not my immediate family and my husband and my children, but what I grew up with, my extended family, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, my grandparents, my parents, my siblings. They're all gone, all but two. Okay? They're all gone, all but two. My sister and I have a cousin. That's it. Now we have some that are far, far and removed that are still around, but I don't even know them. But of the ones I know, I lost my last aunt a couple of months ago. She was the matriarch, I guess, of the family at that time. She was the last living aunt. She passed at 95. So I get it. I get it. But what do we do? What do we do? Okay? Because trust me, and I don't mean to offend anyone. I don't mean to be rude to anyone. I don't mean to disregard anyone's feelings, but for all those who have gone before us, trust me, they're not sitting around anywhere saying anything about us. Now, this is the way I handle situations like that. Now, this is again my opinion, but back to Pam's POV. And as I said, I do not mean to offend anyone. I don't mean to be rude. But when it comes to my parents that are no longer here, I say to myself, when that thought comes in, and it comes in my mind too, when that thought comes in, I'm like, oh man, I miss my mom. Especially when I'm cooking and I'm cooking something that she used to prepare for us. That's when it can hit me. And that's when it can hit me hard sometimes. And I think to myself, you know what? To be honest, my parents, my grandparents, even my aunt that just recently passed. One second, guys. Good morning. Be watching people with dogs walk past me. Good morning. Because the dogs be trying to come back and they be trying to pull them. But at any rate, that's when it hits me. And that's when it hits me hard. And I say to myself, I'm 66 years old. They would have been probably at 100 by now, close to it, or over 100. So I know that they went through some things growing up in the era that they grew up in. I have a written part of a written book that my father started, whereas as a child, as a young child, in order to eat sometimes, he had food thrown at him off of a truck and he had to get it off the ground to eat. So I know that right now, with the way things are, I wouldn't want them to be here. I wouldn't want them to have to go through some of the things and see some of the things that they fought for, some of the things that they worked hard for. Just gone. Just gone. And when I think of it in those terms, I'm happy. I'm happy that they're in a safe place and they don't have to endure some of the things that we are enduring at this point in time in our life. So you see, that's one. When it comes to maybe our spouse or our loved ones that we're like, sometimes we think, why did they have to leave us? They didn't leave us. We have to realize it's not like they sat up one day and said, okay, you know what? I'm out. Okay? It wasn't a choice of theirs. So they didn't leave us. But trust me, they would not want you to sit around and be depressed. So for my closer to my age loved ones, I think to myself, what would make them happy right now? They wouldn't want me walking around depressed and sad and anxious and don't want to get out of bed because they ain't here. Because if they was here, they sure get out of bed, probably leave me in the bed. Okay? If they was here, we'd probably be arguing about something. I'm just saying. So I think, what would they want me to do? How would they want me to be right now? And most people that have an opportunity to say something to others when they know they're about to pass, sometimes they'll tell a spouse, go ahead, get remarried. Don't sit around moping about me. I'm out. I don't say it like that, but that's the bottom line. So when it comes to people closer to your age and loved ones and spouses and best friends and things like that, and they too do not have to endure what we are going through right now, okay? They don't have to endure that. Now you say, what about the children? A lot of people have lost their children way before what they felt was time for that child to go. But you see, we don't know God's plan, and we don't know his reasoning, and we don't know why. But trust me, it's not to punish you. It could have been to save them. Everything is not about you. It ain't about me. It ain't about you. It's not about us all the time. And when we sit around and we say, why was he or why was she or why were they taken away from me, you are reflecting on yourself, not them. You're not thinking about them. You're thinking about you. All you can think about is yourself. Think about the statement. You know, I lost my child 6 months ago. I still don't understand why they were taken away from me. Whoever said they was taken away from you? Maybe you were being separated from them. Like I said, I don't mean to sound harsh, but this is my thought process. This is the way I think. And in those cases, you need to be thankful that whatever road they were headed down, whatever times in life or roads that they might have endured as they grew, as they got older, it could have been anything from sickness, illness, something, legal matters. We don't know, but they've been saved. They've been saved from the turmoil. They've been saved from the trouble. They've been saved from the times ahead. I never thought in my life, my life, that I would see some of the things that I see in this day and age. It reminds me of the stories, like the one I just told about my father. It reminds me of the stories of way back when. And now I'm here to see it. Okay? God knows who to place, where, and when to place them in that space. He knows who can handle what and how much they can handle. But if you change your thought process, you change your focus, okay? And you do it now. Stockpile now in your head. Practice now in your head your escape plan. Practice now saying no. Find something somebody wants you to do, and you know good and well you really don't want to do it. But because you're that person, think, because if you was really that person, you wouldn't have the thought that you wouldn't want to do it. Okay? Stop satisfying others and work on your own mental health. All right? Be thankful. Okay? No, I don't think I will attend that this year. I am so grateful for a lot of things, and I just want to take 10 or 15 minutes during that time and go and reflect. These, for me, are 3 tiers to mentally stockpile. And don't wait until it hits. If you get in the habit of these things now, you'll be successful with them when the time comes. So we don't wait. Like I said, you don't wait until a hurricane hits to say, oh boy, the hurricane is here. Let me go to the store because the store is closed. All right? Same thing. This is mid-October. All right? This is mid-October. And that time is going to pass by so fast that you need to. And it's really not just for the holidays. It's good to form that in your mind, in your spirit, in your war chest of mental things now, for always. And if you get in the habit of these things and you say, well, I can't tell them no because, why not? Trust me. Good Lord, trust me. I'm telling you, if the script was flipped and you asked somebody to do something that they didn't want to do, child, they'll tell you no in a heartbeat. You'll be like, what? They had the nerve to tell me no after I did A, B, C, and D. You know I'm right. You know they're going to say no. But oh, you would have said yes because I just can't say no. I don't feel right. Try it and see, don't you feel better? I'm going to be talking about, and I don't know if I'm going to go live on my cooking channel or I'm going to do a video. Ooh, this hill. Jesus. Oh my God. That is one of the steepest hills here. Trying to get up this hill. But I want to give, and I'm going to have to do it soon because it's that time. I want to give a timeline and how to go into the holidays, especially Thanksgiving, but it really works for anything that you have to prepare a meal for. What steps to do right now, what you can prepare right now. But by the time the day comes, you're done. You're done. So trust me, I cook every year for anywhere from 10 to 15 people. I do it all by myself. But trust me, I do not wait till the day before or 2 days before, 2 days before to get started. So I just want to throw that out there. Today, we have to stockpile our mind, our mindset, get our mindset in gear, and we can float through this holiday like it ain't nothing. You know? Hey, Marie, yes, thank you for this walking wisdom. You are so welcome. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. You are absolutely correct, says Janet. Yes, you're right, says Susan. I thank each and every one of you guys for being here. And you know what you can do? I don't ask for anyone to do anything much. But We all know someone that goes through the things that I spoke about, especially this time of the year. So if you know anyone or you have a platform, please share this particular live out. Maybe it'll help someone else. You know, I always say if I can help somebody, then my living shall not be in vain. So if you guys could share this out to a loved one or someone you know that may struggle through the holidays, and maybe this will help them too. So, thank you all for walking with me. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I have not forgotten about the gear live, but that's a whole nother conversation I want to talk about one day while I'm walking, maybe coming up, is that you never know who's watching if you are a content creator. But even if you're not a content creator, you never know who's watching. But as that relates to the gear video is what I walk with. I decided to just go ahead, and I don't know if I'm probably going to do this live, and it'll probably be in the afternoon one day, but because walking is not all I do, I will show all my gear and all my equipment that I use at home, specifically what I walk with. I walked into something. That's why I got this on my head. Oh man, walked into something. And I want to do that to show you all everything I use, because as the weather changes and as the weather changes or gets bad, if it's icy, we have a lot of ice storms here. Okay, thank you, sir. Let me get on across the street. We have a lot of ice storms here, and so I don't walk when the weather is bad. We rarely get snow. We do, it's like a half an inch. We rarely get snow, but we will get piles and piles of ice. And that usually happens at the first of the year between January and February. So I have to have things that I use inside, okay? I don't have a lot of expensive equipment or anything like that, but I do have quite a bit. So I want to share all of that with you all in case any of it might help someone with their workouts and their exercise and just staying active and mobile, okay? So thank you all. I'm gonna let y'all out of here. Thank you all so much. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, because as you see, I pop up at any given time. All right, share this video out. Don't forget to check out my other channels, Cooking at Pam's Place, the Scaredy Cat Gardener, and Pam's Pop-Ups, which I do all the recalls over there. So be aware, there's some recalls, hefty recalls lately, and a lot of them. All right, so I want y'all to be safe in every area. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.